Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to the Talos principle? I think it's what it's called, actually. We did a number of puzzles last time, and we're going to move on. I actually did mean to check comments and see if anyone had anything they wanted to add. I'm sure they did. So I was told that the stars are like optional challenge kind of things. There's little star things here, but apparently they lead to alternate endings. So we may do them in the future. I won't promise anything. How about that? But anyway, we're going to continue, and it looks like we need both the box and the bendy light thing for this, which is good because we have both now. So let's get started. Ooh, it's a little dark. It's stormy. Yes, computer. I listen and obey. L, shorthand for extended lifespan, is a groundbreaking initiative by 7 leading universities to create the world's most stable and most durable supercomputer. With its custom-made hardware, bomb-proof casing, and near inexhaustible hydroelectric power supply, L represents a unique step forward in the evolution of human technology. Brainchild of Nobel Prize nominee Dr. Arkady Chernovsky, L will, and their links. AI citizenship. Once a true artificial intelligence has been created, the issue of citizenship is going to come up. If we acknowledge that the AI has all the abilities of a human brain, should it not be considered a citizen? Is it not in the legal sense of the word a person, and thus a potential citizen? Where do you draw the line, some people object. The great apes become citizens? Elephants, whales? The more intelligent parrot species? It's crazy, they will say. I would remind these people that we live in a society in which a corporation, as abstract an entity as one could imagine, is considered a person. So it's not like there's no precedent for a non-human being a person. At least an artificial intelligence is an actual thinking being, not just a business arrangement. Or perhaps we do need to question the definition of personhood. Increasing the amounts of evidence regarding the intelligence of elephants, or the existence of culture among whales, for example, could be a sign that we need to answer some difficult questions. Who better to debate these questions with than the young genius who revolutionized the topic, perhaps? I don't know. You must consider these riddles, the Sphinx said, and tell me the riddle that I did not reveal. The Sphinx smiled, the gears in her jaw creaking, her teeth a nightmare of rest. Her left eye flickered, but none of its terror was diminished. The ruins were silent, and I think, she finally said, that the riddle you did not reveal is this. Why do these riddles exist in the first place? Why do these curious automatons, these mute children of Hephaestus, behave as they do, forcing me to devise these intricate solutions? Each is a riddle, but the greater riddle is their purpose. The Sphinx did not answer. Her eye was lifeless now. Athena removed it from its socket, knowing that its power would aid her, yet feeling also a deep sorrow at the passing of this fearful creature. Ugh. That's a lot of talking to start off with. I think that is all for now. What is this?
I was in school when I first read about the Talos principle.
Talos, there you go.
It disturbed me at the time, made me hyper-aware of my body as a physical object, the material reality of the brain, ideas that made me uncomfortable at first, but I think in the long run, it helped me understand how frail human beings are, and how precious. It's not a comforting way of thinking about the world, but I'd rather face the truth than lie to myself.
Alright, so all the rooms are pretty easily accessible to us. I did notice paint, of all things, minorly hidden. Not super hidden, but minorly hidden. Oh god, what do I do with this paint? Do I carry it back to my homeworld? What do I do with this paint? I'm gonna leave it there. It may prove useful later. Or it may just be a bucket of paint. Things to do with 2 boxes. Really, it's quite dark here, isn't it? Okay, see, now we've got portal box puzzles. You put the box on the thing, and it holds down the thing. You can jump on top of the box. Context-sensitive box jumping. Ignore the glitch. Whoa! Hold on there. The hexadron. Ignore the, we can block it. We can. Okay. Oh, I think we need to leave that there. There's a lot of beeping going on here. I definitely saw like some vines or something there. Some sort of weird texture. It was spooky. Oh, I need my box back. That's not gonna work well. How am I expected to get past this? Because I need the one box to hold open the door, right? Okay, new idea. This is going to involve intense amounts of timing and a small amount of luck. Okay, we're good, we're good. No panicking. No panicking. Did it. So that's our way out. Not a cube. Of course not. Don't want to get, you know, trouble for that. The sun's peeking out a little. I feel similarly. Alright, let's keep going. Guess it's nice that the sun's letting up. Friendly crossfire. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. There's quite a few guns. Maybe I bring the paint? Maybe I bring the paint.
Here,
what did I do?
Those who are worthy may seek the counsel of my blessed messengers. But their wisdom shall not be given easily, for your accomplishments must be your own.
I need answers. Okay. I got it. I think I got it. So, our goal is to move this box so that we can get the bomb to blow up. I'm gonna die if I do this, aren't I? So we can get the bomb to blow up that gun, right? You know what? I like dying. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Give me answers, oh holy wall scroll.
The counsel of my blessed messengers must be earned.
Don't know if we're gonna get through this one then. I kind of question if maybe I should go grab the paint and put it there. I doubt that'll have anything to do with it. I also wonder... Paint get moved back? It did. Can I move the paint in here? Does it go away? Keep the paint. Okay, good to know. Can't do much with the paint, but you can definitely take it. So, I wonder if that's the case of something that I'm just not going to be able to deal with yet. Wait, oh, hold on. There's that one too, I forgot about that one. But I wonder if there's going to be, like, the case where if I do certain things, then I'll get hints. Okay, that's one gun. Alright, good enough for me. Anything special back there? There could be. We should investigate. Ah, yep. Bonus star. That felt like there was something back there. It really did. No, let me in. I just wanted to cheese. Okay, we know what we're doing. We can do this quickly. I apologize to anyone I may have offended with my bad player skills. But that's okay. We're gonna write on the wall while we wait. I need your counsel, divine spirits. What do the divine spirits say? No. It's very angry. Okay. So let's go get my star. Because I presume I don't still have that star. Presumption is wrong. I do have the star. Don't mess with turrets. It's very deadly. The sun gonna keep coming out slowly as I complete objectives? Does look like it might be a tad brighter. Going over the fence. Okay, so that's sort of a demonstration, once again, that vertical height can trump obstacles directly in the way. It got dark again. Maybe it isn't slowly getting brighter. Maybe it's just progressively getting darker. So the problem is we have to get this light over, and I'm thinking it's going to be right over here. Gotta carry it around. That's okay. It's going to be right here. We can still get a line of sight on that, but we can get a line of sight on the other thing too. There we go. That one's easy enough. Maybe the sun just kind of comes and goes here. It doesn't actually get brighter as you complete things. You know you mustn't cross the streams, I'm aware. We had that problem before. Yep, here comes the sun again. gonna have to open that up to proceed, obviously. I keep thinking there's gonna be something hidden in, like, the shrubbery around the edges of the level. And so far there hasn't been. Like, this seems like prime location to hide something. Okay, that's not what I wanted. There's the red. Okay. So we're gonna basically have to bend the beam around again, like we did last time. Although I think in this situation it's slightly impossible without a box. That allows you to make your own height. I mean, once you get into it, this is a pretty fast-paced game. So far, I've been told that the later puzzles get challenging. Yep, something changed over here. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling right now. Ooh, what's this guy? Maybe he gets disabled by light beam. Blocks it. Okay. He doesn't seem to care too much about me. Which is good, I suppose. So, obviously, we set box down, we link these two and put it on top of box. He can't bother us. Puzzle solved. Well, almost. He's a little tall. Maybe we can put it closer. Well, actually, no, we can't. Because it has to be. I'm an idiot. Use the box to block him. There you go. Easy enough. I'm just sitting here like he's slightly too tall. I need to make the angle like a little bit more aggressive. But that wasn't the case either. It's just use the box to block him. I'll go to you in a minute. I need the paint bucket. We're going to attempt to take it back with us. Robot paint is very useful from what I've heard. Received a reply to your user support ticket. Ah! Sorry, your query is not recognized. Have you completed standard troubleshooting procedures? Delete existing user account, create a new admin account, email the network administrator. Let's delete the user account. Let's do it again! Okay. Create new admin account. Do I have to do this again? Oh, this is going like way too fast. Okay. I didn't quite get what just happened there. I think it was mad at me for deleting and trying to make a new account. So I lost my paint bucket. It's clearly involved in something there, but I don't know what. Never mind that. Let's continue puzzling. But first, computer.
I shaped these lands according to the purpose of the hidden words. Thus all things have meaning, where before was only chaos. Know that, and have faith.
You got it, God. At least this isn't a massive island. It shouldn't be as hard to navigate around as it, as long as it took me on some of those big islands. Lol. Ever since you moved to that new site, I feel funny. No, not in that way, just, I feel like I'm about to start laughing at random. It's probably shock, right? An inability to deal with reality? Or maybe it's just that we're working in this insane place with this insane technology on this insane project. So I feel like a genuine mad scientist. Stand aside, mortals! We will create life by the power of science! Sounds kind of like Okabe. I mentioned this to Alex, and she got me a pair of fake glasses. Can't be a mad scientist without glasses, she said. Even Ian Malcolm had glasses. And I pointed at Elle and said, life, finds a way. Maybe you had to be there. J.E. Harrison... Okay. Something about enraged spirit of Jeff Goldblum. Shall the industrious husbandman then plant trees, the fruit of which he shall never see? And shall not the great man found laws, institution, and republic? What does the procreation of children imply? When our care to continue our names, and our adoptions, and our scrupulous exactness in drawing of wills, and the inscriptions on monuments, and panegyrics? But that our thoughts run on futurity. What do you imagine that so many and such great men of our republic who have sacrificed their lives for its good expected? Do you believe that they thought their names should not continue beyond their lives? None ever encountered death for their country, but under firm persuasion of immortality. Themistocles might have lived at his ease, so might I'm not even gonna try that. And not to look abroad, and among the ancients for instances, so might I myself. But somehow or other there clings to our minds a certain presage of future ages, and this both exists most firmly and appears most clearly in men of the loftiest genius and greatest souls. Take away this, and who would be so mad as to spend his life amidst toils and dangers? They do like to use large words, don't they? I like large words, but you get to a point where, like, really hard to pronounce names, and it's like, whoa. Chatbots are becoming increasingly sophisticated, true, but hardly relevant to this discussion. Are you sure? How do you know I'm not a bot? Don't be ridiculous. I'm not ridiculous. Honestly, how would you know? Ha, troll? I'm not a troll? Yeah, right. Is there anything I've written so far that could not be written by a bot? I responded to simple insults like ridiculous and troll with very basic negations. And I detected that none of you used proper orthography, so I also avoided capitalization. It's the capital of France, Paris. Even the simplest script could pull that info from the net. What's the capital of Croatia? Zagreb. Okay, she's a bot, lol. I'm not a bot, I'm European. We learn these things in school. I've seen you in this chat room many times. Bots can't participate in discussions. At best, they can interject random comments. Sam is right. Stop trolling. Vegan warrior, Sam is a bot. Very useful dialogue we had there. Alright, let's begin. Mobile mind field. Not mine field. Mind field. What's beeping? Something's beeping. Something's beeping over here. I think it's in the next puzzle area. I can hear it beeping, I just can't get close enough to it. We'll worry about that later. So that one's stationary, it doesn't move. Okay. So potentially... What's an idea? Woo! Too close. So I've now trapped that guy in there. He's stationary. As far as I know, he's not going to move. We need keys for this. So easy enough to grab. Is that a gun? That is a gun. Stop that. Okay, we can shut this one off. Grab my jammer back and keep going. Easy enough. Working on C now. I've got A and B done. I think they were needed for, like, the next door. So there's a whole area over here I don't know how to reach. I think that's where the computer's at, and I'm hoping that it'd be linked up to this thing. I hear more beeping. There's a computer. It may not be the computer, but it is a computer. Simple principle. I almost wonder if I should stop reading these, because they are taking me a long time. And it's hard words, big, brain hurt, you know, so. So I kind of think I'm gonna start reading these silently to myself. And then if you don't, if I don't leave you enough time, feel free to pause. I think it's going to be better this way. It's going to decrease the amount of time I spend reading and make me not mess up words as often. Because there's a lot of reading in small sections in this game. Stalin was a troll commenter? Last. So this is like the end of the world that we were discussing last time, I think. That's what it appears like, anyway. Deception. Yeah, I'm liking the idea more of not having to read all that out. Auto response bot, you are entirely unhelpful. Okay, so that's the puzzle piece. Our Tetris piece. This is going to be useful for preventing beams from crossing, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Deception. There's a red light emitter here. So interestingly, you can split, you can make not only really long chains out of all of this, but you can also split beams in many ways, which is a good thing as well, I'd say. Okay, so we've got another one of these. So our goal, of course, is to get into that blue room way over there. And I think the puzzle is if I break any of this, my chain stops because this will get cut off. I think. No, can't do that. So I think the clue is I need to get the light beam to pass through this door and into that red thing. I think. I almost wonder if there's maybe like a step where I could bypass one of these doors. I think that's what's happening here. Let's try that really quick. I think that's what it is. I think... Can I hit? I can't hit that from here. That's specifically what this wall is for. Okay. I think I understand what we need to do now. I need to retrieve that other reflector really quick. Because I need it to basically save one of these things. So I can link to here, and then link to there, and put this down. Recover this. Does that go over the wall? I'm not sure. It may not. I think it does. That does, okay. So I may have ruined my plan slightly here, but that's okay. We'll fix it really quick. So we can link to multiple things. Alright, so we bypassed the wall. So once I do all of this, it's entirely possible for me to, I think, bypass the wall and gain an extra one of these. I think.